Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-game press conference from the quarterfinal round of the 2020 MEAC Basketball Tournament. After number 8 seed Maryland Eastern Shore upsets number 1 seed Bethune-Cookman 61-55. For some historical perspective, this is not the first time Maryland Eastern Shore has done this. In 2015, Maryland Eastern Shore came into the quarterfinals as a number 8 seed, knocking off number 1 seed and 5-time defending champion Hampton in the process. That season, Maryland Eastern Shore advanced all the way to the title game where they fell to Savannah State. Coach, we're joined by head coach Fred Batchelor and student athletes Adrienne Jones and Amanda Carney. Coach, congratulations on the win. Start us off with an opening statement.
Well, we're very fortunate and blessed to be here. And I say congratulations to Bethune-Cookman and Coach Vanessa for what they've done this year. They really have represented the league for the last couple of years, and I expect them to do so as they go into some sort of postseason tournament beyond playing in this tournament. Just a tremendous job she's done there, and I say congratulations to a true champion. And we're very fortunate to sit here with these two young ladies, and I'm so happy for them, because they're the ones that have worked so hard to get to this point. And they have just been a remarkable group of kids. No matter how bad things have gotten for us, they found ways to fight and show up every day. And these two kids representing right here today are perfect examples of why it's a pleasure to coach young people today, which I think is a huge challenge.
We'll open up the floor for questions, and I would like to remind the student athletes to speak directly into the microphones.
Sort of expound a little bit on that. You know, this is kind of a journey for you because it's a younger team, you had a kind of veteran team last year and reached a certain level. Talk about that process on one hand, and then talk about the importance of playing that first game that you did and getting your feet, you know, for a young team like that under them in the second round of the tournament.
The first thing is those kids, we lost to Bethune-Cookman last year in a game that we were upset. And it just goes to show you what those kids did last year carries over, because Amanda was there, AJ was there, and that experience that they had made them hungry for this moment. And I thought that if going through that last year helped us to really had a little bitter taste in our mouths and wanted to get that done. So those kids before last year and in the past have really helped build a program that wants to compete regularly. Having to play yesterday was great for us, and having to wait the game that we had. We had a tough, hard-fought game. Coppin played a tough game. We had to fight for it, and I think it kind of was good because we had a little fight already. So when we show up less than 24 hours to play again, I thought there's a huge advantage to a team that gets to play, and then a team that has to sit and wait. And now we have to do a great job of getting ready to play the next game, which becomes the real challenge physically in playing 3 games in 4 days.
At one point, in a tournament game like we have a team like they're going against the top seed, luck comes into play. And I thought one of the turning points came when the shot clock's running down, and you hit that shot, it rolls up, it goes in, and it went back again to 3-5, and I sort of watched the body language of Bethune because they thought right there they were there. And for your team, and to talk about that pivotal moment like that, and I think it was number 5. She made the shots.
Yeah, I'd rather be lucky than good any day. And I think that you need things like that to happen, like you said. So we were very fortunate as I was watching the game. I just saw some things happen that made me feel more confident. You know, we've been in these games. I've been Bethune before in these games where you're fighting and you're playing and you're expected to win, but for some reason it's just kind of like you caught in the matrix and things just don't go your way. You know, we've experienced that. We experienced it last year here against the same team. So I thought you did need some things to go our way, but at the end of the day, I thought, you know, knocking down some shots, 21 points here, Amanda coming off the bench giving us 14, and 6 for 6 from the free throw line. These two kids go, if I can get my math correct, 11 for 13 from the free throw line, where they only missed 2 free throws. So these kids, you know, I thought they earned it as well as some good things. And we were very fortunate that the ball bounced our way a little bit today. But I thought we had to fight for it and fight through some calls and things like that. But I thought our kids showed a lot of resiliency, a lot of mental toughness to put ourselves in a position to win.
Coach, you had a close game against Bethune at home maybe a couple weeks ago. What was the message coming into this game to get you guys to such a hot start?
Well, we've played some really good basketball, but have been on the bad end of it as far as the score. I thought we played Bethune really well. We went up to Morgan and beat Morgan at their place, and that was our first road win. We go into Coppin and lose that one, and I didn't think we played poorly, but we've been playing decent basketball, but we haven't been winning. And so I think we just tried to build on that, build on those experiences, and the fact that we did have a very competitive game against Bethune at our place gave us some confidence that we could play with them at this point of the year. And I think we're playing, obviously, right now our best basketball at the right time.
For the two young ladies, at what point in a game like this did you all feel we got this? That there was some confidence level there that you played against the number 1 seed and you kind of in there, but you can't put them away. Or was there any one point in the game for either of you that you felt this is right, we can take this?
From the start of the game, really. Wasn't no. I don't think it was a point in time where we felt or anything. It was just believing in ourselves. So I think that the start of the game, we just believed in ourselves and made sure that we made shots and got back and talked on defense.
Oh, yeah, same thing. Getting back, talking on defense, that's what got us, like, the win and, like she said, the strong start. And they kept creeping up close and score, but we just kept knocking down the shots we needed to, knocking down free throws. That was a big one. And we just knew we were going to pull it out.
All right.
How important was the rebounding for you guys today? I mean, I know we were out-rebounded, but how important was it for the guards to get in there and rebound?
Very important. Mandy is our leading rebounder. She deserves everything she gets. But as for me, I just knew we had to get the ball, so I went to go get it. Coach Rakes told me to go get it. I went to go get it.
And Coach B always preaches that it's team rebounding. We can't leave it up to our post players. So either we boxing out to not rebound and let somebody else rebound, or we're boxing out and going after it.
Coach, I think it's 3 straight years, if I'm correct, winning at least one game, and as he said, knocking off a conference champion. That's what, twice in 5 years. So some kind of championship formula or something that you guys kind of turn on when you get down here, or strictly different by team?
Well, we need a championship formula this year because we still absent from a championship, and that's what our goal is right now going into this. And we talked about this midway through the year when things weren't going our way, that this is the time we need to play our best basketball. And I think having some experience, this is funny, I ran across the video of our game versus Hampton, and it was nostalgic. I sent it to all the kids, and they talked about all the kids that were on the roster, and they just responded back in text messages about they'll never forget it. It was the biggest moment of their lives. And when you can be a part of those type of experiences, and for me, it's just having good kids that I just don't get in their way, and just continue to encourage them and empower them to be the best, be their very best. And when they allow you to do that as a coach and a coaching staff, that's when you have some success. And we've been fortunate to have a lot of support from our administrators, our president, our AD, and a support staff, to where even when things got rough and got tough, they still stuck with us and made our kids, gave us the type of support that we needed to have in order for us to come back from this year and continue to be who we've been in the tournament. We're a team that we feel we play our best basketball when it gets to this point, and I think we've kind of convinced them of that, and they believe it. So, and when they show up and play the way they did, you know, it makes it really easy to stand by it.
All right, Coach, ladies, congratulations.
Thank you.